Hi, Dr. Chris Baker here. Today I thought I'd tell you a little story about myself. Isn't it funny how we like to talk about ourselves and we like to think about our experiences? Well, I want to tell you about mine. So years ago, when I was a kid, I loved to read. One of my favorite things to read, believe it or not, was Nancy Drew books, and I also had some books that were called Sherry Ames and Sue Barton books. Now, for those of you who have never heard of those, I'm not surprised, because those were about nurses. They were about student nurses, and then as they progressed through their lives. So they were series of books that were about nurses and their progress. But Nancy Drew books were mysteries. And for those of you who didn't read Nancy Drew, you might have read The Hardy Boys, written by the same author at the time with two different pen names. But anyway, Nancy Drew books were such a favorite for me because Nancy Drew could do anything. She was capable of fixing her coupe, her car. She was capable of solving mysteries. She was capable of figuring out how to fix a step that was broken on this old house that they were staying at. She could do anything. And here she was, supposedly, I think, 18 or 19, something like that. So she was my heroine. And I decided if Nancy Drew could do it, I could do it. So I just decided I would do anything that I set out to do. Now, I don't know how I got so lucky to think that, because guess what? I did a lot of things and some things I didn't. But here's the deal. So I decided I wanted to be a nurse. So I started reading these other books. And they also, of course, were heroines. They were fictional stories, and they could do anything too. In fact, they were better at their nursing than were their superior supervisor nurses, because that's the way the story goes. So I thought I can do that too. So, indeed, there I went, off to nursing school. And it was indeed a joyous, romantic, incredible experience to be in nursing school. I love nursing. I still do. I practiced for about 10 years, the last 4 of which were when I was in dental school, and I worked essentially full-time throughout dental school because I decided I could. The dental school, by the way, said that I couldn't, but I did anyway. I needed money. I had a young son. I had to support my family, myself, so I worked. Well, on the first day of dental school at University of Kentucky, I remember asking God, please let me live long enough to become a dentist, to be able to provide dental care to patients. I could not wait. I wanted to master my dental career as I had my nursing career. I don't know why I got so lucky, but I had a fantastic education, both in nursing and in dentistry, and I just couldn't wait. Heart full. Romantic, wonderful experiences. Well, dental school. Interspersed were days full of frustration, of course, doing dental procedures for the first time or the 20th time. What is the saying? The first 100 amalgams don't count. You know how it goes. It's not easy. It's very difficult to learn to master something like that. But I liked it. I liked the challenge, and I was worried. I was insecure. I didn't know what to expect, but I did it, and I graduated. There were days when I thought, what to do? How is this going to work? I thought, I wish I didn't have to do this. I wish I didn't have to go through this. I wish I didn't have to do the hard stuff. But just like in nursing, just like in raising children, just like in life, there are things that you have to do. And then I thought to myself, how many people would love the opportunity to get to do what I get to do? How many people today would love the opportunity to see my staff changing in front of my eyes as we go through report every morning and finish with a little word of the day that we carry through the day? Today's word of the day was, don't worry about the prayers that aren't answered. Be grateful for the prayers that are answered that you never even made. It's amazing how I see lives changing, how we see our patients' lives changing, and their parents' lives changing, and my life changing. How many people would be so thrilled to have the opportunities to do what I get to do, even on the days that there are things that I have to do? In your gratitude for your life, thank God for the opportunities, what you get to do. I am grateful for the opportunity to share this with you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have your feedback, to have so many of you saying thank you, to have so many of you telling me that you want to hear more. Thank you for that. We look forward to sharing this with you at Element Seminars right here in East Texas. Let us know what we can do to help. Dr. Chris, signing off.